Welcome to the Building Newfoundland and Labrador podcast, dedicated to exploring the interesting journeys of the people in the provincial construction industry. Presented by the Newfoundland and Labrador Construction Association, produced by Gale Force Winds. Join us as we chat with the inspirational individuals that ensure the continued growth of the construction industry and the province of Newfoundland and Labrador.
Building Newfoundland and Labrador podcast. It sure is exciting to be here at the Build Expo 2023. I'm Alan Dale. With me as always, my good buddy Jerry Cruz. Stephen, tell us what's exciting you here on the shore at the floor today.
Good to see you guys. Great to have you back here at the NLCA Build Expo.
Tell us your role too.
So yeah, a little bit different since we last chatted. So I am the 2023 Build Expo chair, and as well I am the second vice chair of the Newfoundland Labrador Construction Association Board of Directors.
Wow. Okay. Well, tell us about being the chair of the expo and why that's important and how cool this event is.
This is a fantastic opportunity. It grew out of our annual conference. We had vendors coming to us saying, we want space. We have these great projects we want to showcase. There's a new focus right now on new technology, on green technology. We've got our Center of Ecovation at the NLCA, and you know what? Rhonda and the team and the staff there at the NLCA, we all got together and said, how do we capitalize on this? And it was putting this together. So kudos to the staff and the volunteers and everybody on the team who worked so hard over the last number of months to put this together. It's fabulous. We're full of vendors here over the last couple of days. We had the Premier here this morning to bring his greetings and certainly elaborate on some of their government's recent infrastructure. And we've had some great sessions here going on this morning from transportation infrastructure, as well as NL Health Board Procurement Agency, to get that message and put a face to a name for our members who are bidding these contracts, who are engaged in the process, who want to learn more about the process so they can access that work, and so that they can bring their new technologies, their green technologies, and give the best possible value to the projects that they're bidding.
It's amazing to me, sorry Alan, that this space you have over there that we did a video yesterday, it's very well attended, and you're providing information and education to members.
Absolutely. The members want the information. Throughout COVID, we did virtual events, great attendance. You know what? That's passed. We need to get people here in person. So we've had, we've worked diligently. We're growing our already great relationship with Province of Newfoundland and Labrador. We've got the federal government tomorrow morning, Procurement Services Canada, and we've got Newfoundland and Labrador Housing. They're going to be doing some sessions. So like I said, it's about getting that information out there. The members want it. When they can put a face to a name, when they can ask questions, when they can really engage on the topics and move out from behind the computer screen and create those networking opportunities. So this space has been wonderful. People are coming out, they want to sit down, they want to hear it. How do I get in touch with you? How do I engage with you? And how do we work together?
It's so important, right, to make those connections for SMEs and even the larger ones, right, into government and into the biggest housing authorities. The Premier is excited about what's happening. You guys must be as well.
Absolutely. We're really excited about this, and it's creating those opportunities and creating more touch points throughout the year to engage with the membership. And it's events like this. I mean, there's such new technology. You've got all kinds of new innovative technology. The master spec, it gets the timelines on its renewals and updates are sometimes a little bit delayed, but there's so much great technology out there that can bring great value to the owners of construction and the buyers of construction, and create more long-term sustainability, create an opportunity to invite more green efficiencies into their properties and into their construction projects. And it's really, it's a fabulous facility we've got down here at Jack Byrne Arena. We've got lots of space to be able to have our, we've got you guys here with your podcast. We've got some networking areas which have been taken advantage of. We've got our session space, and as well we've got our vendor space. So you can just look around and see the variety of vendors we've got here.
Yeah, there is quite a variety of vendors, and there's a lot of buzz at the booths and a lot of interaction between the exhibitors, which is exactly what you're looking for, right?
Absolutely. I mean, it's asking that question, what are you doing? I know what I'm doing, but what are you doing?
Yeah.
And it's those conversations and those questions that really facilitate the chatter and create value for the members and create value for the owners and create value for the taxpayers and government when they tender projects. So
it's a real collaborative feel, this whole industry. Everybody seems to be working together. The Premier used a term, today on our podcast, that rising tide floats all boats. You must sense that.
It really is that. And I mean, Newfoundland and Labrador, we're big, but it's a tight-knit community, and bringing in that new technology and showcasing that is so important. And I keep going back to it, but it creates that better value for our owners. And so it's excellent.
The association is an important thing. Obviously,
Absolutely.
it's important to you. You keep accepting leadership roles within it.
Yeah.
Tell me about the value of the NLCA to the industry largely.
We're the forum for the industry. We've really put a lot of effort, particularly in the last year. We've strengthened our relationship on a advocacy side with the Newfoundland Labrador government, which sometimes you don't immediately see that, but when the broader community or broader industry feels a smoother procurement process, or they feel that there's been, it's the small things, it's the big wins. So we do a lot on the advocacy branch. On the other side, we've got our electronic plans room. Electronic plans room. I got a little tongue-tied there. So we provide those member services that are so valued: the printing services, the access to tenders, the weekly bulletin, and I cannot go without saying, of course, our education and training factor. We bring accessibility to programming and to funding to our membership, as well as we deliver critical training. And that, coming out of last couple of years where things moved virtual, we actually found a great niche for online training, for virtual training, and now we're able to do hybrids, virtual and in person, and we've seen a real uptick. People now know the value and accessing those services. And then, of course, on top of that, there is the member events. We just had our Great Lobster Boil there a couple of weeks back, so it was nice to have some steak and lobsters and get everyone back together. And we had Johnny Fancy and the band. I mean, he's a rising star in Nashville, but still takes time to come back with us at the Construction Association and play a few tunes.
Your events are incredibly well attended.
They are. Our membership enjoys it. I mean, I as a member thoroughly enjoy it. It's a great way to network. It's a great way to meet your customers. A great way to meet people you've dealt with through phone or email or whatever that is. So it's really a variety of branches that we do, and of course events like this.
Yeah, membership has its privileges, right?
Indeed it does. It does. And I would certainly encourage, as a member myself, I would certainly encourage anyone who's interested or on the fence to get involved, to reach out to the office. We've got our full membership, we've got associate membership, we've got associate firm membership. So we've got a number of different avenues there for people to get involved with and see what works for you. So reach out to the office, or you know what? Reach out to somebody you know who's a member and say, hey, can I tag along? Can I come see what it's all about? Right. And you'll really see the value right there in front of it for yourself.
Yeah, I like that try before you buy approach, right? Just
why not come out?
Yeah.
We don't bite.
He sat with Dean Jacobs of Atlantic Trailer. He may be buying a tractor, just so you know.
I mean, this is why. And you look like a guy who needs a tractor. So
I look like a guy who needs, and more than that, I look like a guy who can handle a tractor.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
No, we're going too far with it now.
Yeah. I just want to seal the deal on the tractor for him.
It was an absolute pleasure to be in conversation with you once again. Really appreciate how clearly you articulate the value of the NLCA, this event, and congratulations on pulling this off. It's a wonderful event.
Absolutely, and thank you guys for coming out. I mean, you guys have been such great supporters of the NLCA and showcasing our membership, showcasing what we're doing. So thank you guys, and one last thank you. I do want to once again compliment the staff at the NLCA for the hard work they're doing. Rhonda and the entire team over there. I think it goes without saying, a lot happens in the background that people don't just see. So a genuine thank you to that group.
And it's such a small staff. It amazes me what they pull off.
Indeed. Small but mighty. Thank you so much, guys. Cheers.
Thank you for tuning in to the Building Newfoundland and Labrador podcast, presented by the Newfoundland and Labrador Construction Association, produced by Gale Force Winds.